going on, ladies and gentlemen? I actually have a really good video today. I'm going to be going over everything that you can and can't sell on eBay. Now, I've been looking around because I'm brand new at this. So, there's not a lot of videos on YouTube going over like the policies and what you can and can't sell. But I spent the last 3 or 4 hours the other day digging through every category of what you can and can't sell. So I'm going to make a video series. Today is going to be about, what do we got? What do we got today? We got lockpicks, medical devices, firearms, and airsoft guns. That's going to be today's category of things you can and can't sell, because you can sell some of the stuff I mentioned, and I'm going to go over everything because I went through top to bottom on everything. So if you guys like this video, hit that like button. But without further ado, let's get into it. I'm going to put you on the camera stand, and we're going to go over some of the stuff you can and can't sell, and I'll walk you through on the nuances of what an item is and what an item is. Okay, we're going to start with the shortest one on the list, and that's lock picking equipment. Now, you can sell devices like this that are lock picks. Well, these ain't devices. These are manual tools. So these are legal and allowed to sell on the eBay. I'm not good at it, but you can sell lockpicks. The only thing you cannot sell are like burglary tools. So a device, like if I had, instead of manually lockpicking it, I had a gun that I just pushed the button a bunch of times and it lockpicked it for me. Or any kind of like device, like a mechanical device that can unlock something. That is not allowed. Bump keys are not allowed. Slim Jims are not allowed. Code grabbers are not allowed. And that's pretty about it. So if you have a set of lockpicks that you got or you make, you can list these and sell them on eBay. No problems at all. Okay, let's talk about firearms and firearm accessories. Some stuff you can sell, some stuff you can't. Right off the bat, I'm going to say this. You cannot sell shotgun shells, rifle rounds, or even if it was just an empty shell casing with no primer, you cannot sell that. If it was just an empty brass casing, eBay policy says you can't sell that. If it was just the bullet, because you got the bullet, the casing, the primer, and the gunpowder and everything inside, this is all considered one round. The round consists of, those three things. You cannot sell just the bullet. It says bullets are not allowed. And it's probably common sense. Ammo aside, you can't sell a Mossberg 12 gauge pump shotgun or any kind of actual firearm on eBay. So it'd be cool if you could, because there'd probably be a lot of things. Even if you're a licensed gun dealer, you still cannot sell firearms on eBay. So, but there is gun accessories you can sell, or stuff for firearms. So you can sell magazine holders. I have these listed. You can sell gun holsters. I have these listed. Now, when it comes to the accessories, like this Pierce grip extension, you can sell as long as it's not a forward grip. Also, like this for Sig Sauer, is a hard plastic gun holster. I can sell that. You can sell that. This to change the grip to a more textured grip. This is for an official Sig Sauer. I think they took this off and put a different grip on. You could sell these. However, though, if this was a thing that attached to like this shotgun here as a forward grip, I would not be able to sell that. You would not be able to sell like grip extensions or something like this on an airsoft. This is on an airsoft gun, but if this was for a real firearm, you would not be able to sell that. But I do have everything you see here listed, and it is all in the eBay's terms and conditions. You can put a firearm in here to show on your listing, but you got to make sure in your description, that's very important. You got to say firearm not included. It's just the holster. Otherwise, they will think you're selling the gun and you're trying to sell, gun holster, $699. But, we know that this ain't worth that. So, yeah, you can sell accessories and stuff for guns. You can sell magazine holders. You cannot sell clips. You can sell magazines, I don't know why I said clips. That's so stupid. You can sell magazines as long as they're not extended magazines. So if I have just a magazine, 8 round for 9mm, let's say, just whatever, 9mm, I can sell that as long as it's not one that can hold more than 10 rounds. Even if it holds 10 rounds and I modified it to hold less, still can't sell it. So there's most of the time, if you see it, you can sell it. I know some people skirt the rules and they get away with it for a while. There's a million something listings, or like trillions. There's a lot of fucking listings. But yeah, so when it comes to stuff you can't sell, I don't know, gun stuff, fun. It's all, most of the time it's all good, but some people get iffy on the situation. Okay, 2 more topics to go about, and then we'll call it an end on part 1 of what you can and can't sell on eBay. Now, here we go. Medical devices. As you see, this is a blood glucose monitor. You can sell this on eBay. And I'm going to explain how you can tell. This wrist brace I'm wearing, you could sell on eBay, even used. You got to mark that it's used. So, if you can walk in to any pharmacy, Walgreens, CVS, Uptown Drug, whatever it is, no matter what pharmacy, and you could pick this up off the shelf and just go and buy it and walk out. So like this, or a blood pressure or nebulizer, as long as you can buy it in the store, walk out, you can sell it. Now, they make a lot of these that you get from a prescription. Anything you can get from a prescription, I don't care if it's the littlest thing, you cannot sell it. And regardless of what they say on this part, those things that you put on your body and they stimulate your muscles with electrical, and it like does the massage, the electrical pulsing massage. A lot of those are prescription, and even if you didn't get it from a prescription, because I think you could buy them on Amazon, eBay still does not like you to list those. So I'm talking wrist brace, knee brace, leg braces, crutches, wheelchairs, anything that does not require, it's over the counter, OTC, over the counter. And if it is used, make sure that you put, hey, it's cleaned, it's used. You cannot say that it's, it hasn't been used. You have to, like if I sold this wrist brace from CVS, I would have to say, hey, it's been used. So when it comes to medical devices, if your grandma died, and you went to her house and she had an oxygen machine, and I would say like 10 years ago on Facebook Marketplace, well, before the Marketplace, they had buy, sell, trade. I sold oxygen machines. There was like 3 of them from a storage unit that they didn't want no more. And those 3 machines, I got $150 a piece for those. Now, those machines nowadays you cannot post because they're all prescription. They come from a medical facility. Hey, the doctor said I need oxygen. So a lot of the stuff now you can't sell. But if you can walk in and buy it, so I picked this up for $2 at a thrift store, brand new. I got it up for $20. I think that's a good deal. We'll sell it eventually. You can sell it. But most of the time, you're going to find, like the knee scooters, or like a knee brace, or a third leg is what they call them. You can sell those. So if you find those, pick them up, sell them. Let's get on to our last topic of today's video. Bam! The last topic of today's video. Now this is a nuanced one. This is an airsoft gun. So, technically, not anyone can sell airsoft guns. The rules of an airsoft gun is you have to be a seller above standard or higher. The airsoft gun cannot exceed .25 caliber. So the big balls, that you use to actually hunt mammals and birds and other things. But technically, because I am above standard seller at the moment, I just started to, I can sell this. I don't want to because I don't have the battery for it, and I haven't even tested it. And another thing with airsoft guns is they have to have an orange tip that is permanently affixed. This one you can't, you can probably remove it if you take a heat gun or whatever, or paint it. And they can't be modified. Like I can't modify this to shoot 9mm rounds and sell it as an airsoft gun. And I believe there was one more thing you have to put in your description. This is very important, and you just go and copy and paste it. Even if you want to sell airsoft guns, you probably already know this, but I'll copy and paste it in the description. This is the word for word. This listing complies with eBay's airgun policy. I will only ship airguns to buyers in jurisdiction where permitted by applicable laws. Also, you cannot ship any kind of firearm or medical device. I forgot to mention this, a medical device internationally. It has to be domestic only. But you got to make sure you add that paragraph for airsoft guns into the description. There's a bunch of stuff like with the medical devices too. You, like I told you, got to make sure you say it was used. And as we go on further into different topics like clothing, there will be words you got to put in your description. But other than that, technically I can sell this. I paid $2 for this, so I just picked it up. I thought it was a good deal. You never know. I got to look into it, see if I can buy a battery. Maybe it's worth something, maybe it's not. I am curious myself, but made in the Philippines. But you can't sell to the Philippines. So they probably make them just for here. But yes, if you guys enjoyed this video of things you can and can't sell, there's a bunch more stuff. We could talk about adult items. We can talk about live animals. And I'm going to make more parts of this because it's super fun to dig into all the stuff you can and can't sell. And you'd be surprised on a lot of the stuff. So hit that subscribe button. And as always, I will catch you guys in the next one. Have a good day.